Slow, clinical, and world-class, perhaps even sexy, Karim Benzema has been referred to by several other names over the years. But one thing has been very consistent over his career: his skills. His goal-scoring talent is undeniable, and Benzema has been one of the greatest in the business for quite some time. He's also come a long way from his days as a promising youngster in Lyon to being Real Madrid's first choice number 9. Benzema is a member of the famous footballing trio known as BBC, and is one of French's football's greatest inventions. But nothing in life is simple. Benzema was chastised for his early Real Madrid efforts, which helped him develop into the player that he is now. He rose to prominence as a result of his achievements with Lyon, and was consequently named French League Player of the Year. And he also finished the season as the league's top 1 scorer, by the way, earning him a lucrative transfer to Real Madrid. Since then, Benzema has never looked back. I mean, why should he? But, there are many facts about Benzema that most fans are completely unaware of. However, in today's video, this detective right here, this internet sleuth, is gonna get to the bottom of all this and tell you the things you didn't know about Karim Benzema. Let's get started, huh? So, Benzema began his football career at Lyon, his hometown club, when he was just 8 years old. Oh, by the way, what were you doing when you were 8? I bet you were taking like an afternoon nap, that was maybe your go-to thing. But when Benzema scored 2 goals in a U10 encounter against the Lyon Youth Academy, it drew the attention of the Lyon club officials. The authorities scouted him and paid him a more personal visit to persuade Lyon to sell him. Sergei Santa Cruz, the club's president at the time, refused to sell him. The transaction was completed when Lyon officials spoke with Benzema's parents, and it was at this time that Benzema worked as a ball boy for Lyon's senior squad. As a teenager at Lyon, Benzema was a gigantic success, rising fast through the development system and scoring 32 goals for Lyon's U16 squad in the U16 French League, Championnat National des 16 ans. Karim Benzema has already won titles before he rose to prominence among football fans as a household icon. The U17 French football team that won the UEFA European U17 Football Championship for the first time in 2004 in France was made up of players from his hometown of Paris. He was a member of a group that included players like Hatem Ben Arfa, Samir Nasri, Jeremy Menez, just to name a few names. The French U17 team overcame Spain in the competition final, with a late winner from Nasri. While in the tournament, Benzema only managed to score once, which came to a 3-1 victory over Northern Ireland. When Benzema was brought into Lyon's first squad, he had to work alongside players who had already established themselves. Florent Malouda, Sylvain Wildford, Eric Abidal, and Michael Essien were among Lyon's first team members at the time. When Benzema first met these guys, he was exposed to a barrage of jokes that he didn't particularly enjoy. "Don't laugh, I'm here to take your position," he responded unexpectedly. Sounds funny, right? Just don't say something like this in front of your boss. So, the point is that Benzema had evidence to back up his assertions. He went on to become Lyon's preferred number 9 player. Before joining Real Madrid, he had a total of 66 goals in 148 games across all competitions. Benzema was named French Football Player of the Year in 2011, making him the only second French player in Spain to achieve this, as well as the second Real Madrid player to do so since the award was established in 2007. While this is a big achievement, maybe not for the reason you think, we can finally say that French people are as good at sports as they are at being lovers. Hee hee hoo hoo. The first was none other than France's Zinedine Zidane, who won the World Cup in 2014. After being compared to Zidane, Benzema responded by stating, "It's a praise that I've been likened to Zinedine Zidane. We're very 2 different players." With more French Football Player of the Year's awards than Zidane, Benzema has established himself as a formidable competitor. In comparison, Zidane has only won it twice in his career, while Benzema has already won it 3 times. Benzema has been struggling to find his feet in La Liga and has been criticized by a lot of football analysts for his ineffective performances. In 2010, Laurent Blanc urged Benzema to improve his fitness and shed weight in order to attain his full potential on the field. On the advice of Zinedine Zidane and Laurent Blanc, Benzema went in an Italian clinic in order to lose weight before the start of a new season in order to improve his overall performances as a footballer. A total of 32 goals were scored by Benzema in all competitions that season, making it his most productive season as a Real Madrid player up to that point. So when are you gonna hit the gym? I'm looking at you. I know you need to go. I know you haven't gone this week. Maybe you said you would. I'm just messing around, but maybe that is kind of fun. I need to go more. It wasn't Lionel Messi or Cristiano Ronaldo either. Benzema has scored the quickest goal in El Clasico history. With Messi, Ronaldo, Neymar, and Gareth Bale among the talents on display, in what is perhaps the greatest event in global football right now, Benzema has excelled them in terms of scoring the fastest goal in the history of the competition. In 2011, Benzema scored just under 21 seconds after the game began, and it put Real Madrid ahead in that game, despite the fact that they went on to lose 3-1. His record is still unblemished. Victor Valdes' errant ball fell to Angelo Di Maria, who attempted to feed Benzema. After Sergio Busquets had stopped the ball, Mesut Ozil was left with no choice but to shoot straight ahead at Carles Puyol. The ball bounced into the air and fell pleasantly to Benzema, who sprinted to the line with the last defender and slammed that ball into the net from point-blank range. Benzema became the French highest-scoring player in La Liga history when he scored a double against Real Sociedad in March 2012, surpassing former Real Madrid icon Zinedine Zidane. Benzema has an astonishing 140 goals in 292 games across all the competitions he's ever had in his 7 years, and counting. At Real Madrid, compared to Zidane's 49 goals in 225 outings, in that time, Benzema has 62 assists, making him a significant asset for Real Madrid. With 39 assists, Zidane trails Benzema in the assist category. Benzema has won 1 Champions League championship, 1 La Liga title, 1 FIFA World Cup, and 1 European Super Cup. Oh yeah, forgot, 1 Spanish Super Cup, and 2 Copa del Rey titles during his tenure at Real Madrid. Wow. Gressy and Sabri Benzema, Benzema's younger brothers, are also engaged in the team's activities. Vaux-le-Velin in French 6th Division, Sabri is a member of the team's junior academy in Braun, which is managed by the same man. Gressy, like Karim, is a striker who first became interested in football after playing football for several years. Karim, according to him, also gives him tips on how to improve his game performance. Gressy pays frequent trips to Karim and lives in Madrid with his family. Sabri, a striker who is appreciated by Benzema, is also a member of the French national team. Karim had projected that Sabri would be a better player than he had ever been, and he was kind of right. Real Madrid and Olympique Lyon were both interested in Sabri only for this reason. Congratulations to the Benzema brothers on their victory. Well, I guess everyone needs brothers like the Benzema brothers instead of those who just keep teasing each other. Although, if I'm gonna level with you, good brothers still tease each other. Teasing is very natural. Long before Benzema was jailed for blackmailing French national teammate Mathieu Valbuena in 2010, he had already been in trouble with the law over another matter. Benzema and his teammate Franck Ribéry were accused of paying for sexual contact with an underage prostitute, which Benzema categorically rejected. Prosecutors later requested that the accusations against Real Madrid striker be dropped since he wasn't aware of her age. Despite this, the case went to trial. Benzema is now being investigated for allegedly blackmailing Mathieu Valbuena over a sex tape featuring Valbuena and his girlfriend. If Benzema and Valbuena cannot resolve these issues, then they're very certainly going to have implications when the coach decides to either take Benzema or Valbuena to Euro 2016. The movie Le Que Benzema was produced in 2017 and recounted his rise to the ranks at Lyon before becoming a global sensation at Real Madrid. It included interviews with his parents, friends, and co-workers, as well as footage of him playing. In the movie, he also talks about his friendship with French rapper Booba. Yes, it is Booba. Not the other thing, so clear your minds. Or don't. At least clear your search history, huh? And so, guys, we've reached the end of the video. I hope you all enjoyed watching, and if you did, if you loved it, if you liked it, if you felt it did good. I couldn't carry that energy, I'm sorry. Anyways, like, share, subscribe, all that. Yeah. That's all I can think to say for you. So, if you want to hear me talk at you again, share the video. Goodbye! Later.